Calm down.
No,
can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk noise and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
That was just a snippet of a House Oversight Committee meeting last night spiraling into chaos. Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett hurling insults at Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, of course, also held her own.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about, I guess.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up what
No,
you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
order.
Republicans ended up moving to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress after Garland refused to hand over the audio recording of Joe Biden's interview with special counsel Robert Hur over Biden's retention of classified documents. Now, a reminder, that interview, it's the one where Biden didn't remember when he was vice president, when his son Beau died, and Hur, of course, decided not to prosecute Joe Biden because he is, quote, an elderly man with a poor memory. In addition to Crockett using profanity, she then went on to try and make fun of Greene's figure using what some would consider to be a homophobic slur.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
This is all so embarrassing, right? I mean, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she also joined in, as AOC does, among other women, yelling and screaming at each other. Some of you will say, so what? You know what? The guys, they do this all the time. But ladies, we are better than this. I mean, we you know, women, we should hold ourselves up, hold to a higher standard. When we embrace reality, think about this, ladies, when we embrace tradition, success will follow on this earth and beyond. And regardless of the media spin, embracing tradition and core values, prioritizing this above anything material, that's the actual core message of Kansas City Chief Kicker Harrison Butker's commencement speech at St. Benedictine Catholic College in Kansas. Butker's speech, it's now causing controversy across the nation.
Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally.
Is he wrong? Joe Biden claims to not only be a Catholic, he says he carries rosary beads in his pocket. The truth is this, Joe, you can't run away from it. You can't be a Catholic and yet advocate and run your campaign on the issue of murdering unborn babies. Also, in Butker's 20-minute speech, the Super Bowl champion scored on another point as well when he called out hypocritical Catholics like Dr. Fauci.
From the man behind the COVID lockdowns to the people pushing dangerous gender ideologies onto the youth of America, they all have a glaring thing in common. They are Catholic. This is an important reminder that being Catholic alone doesn't cut it.
No, it doesn't. Just like a man can't call himself a woman just because he says so, you can't claim to be a Catholic and not be one. You can't say you follow Christ and yet contribute to the confusion of gender ideology and proclaim science, science. But it's Butker's next statement that really outraged the left.
Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it, but the true God-centered pride that is cooperating with the Holy Ghost to glorify him.
There's now even a change.org petition demanding the Kansas City Chiefs dismiss Butker, and almost 200,000 people have already signed it. The petition writes in part, quote, his comments were sexist, homophobic, anti-trans, anti-abortion, and racist. Hello, everybody out there. The Catholic Church, among other religions, they believe that acting on homosexual urges, that it's a sin. So now people, I mean, think about this. We want people to lose their jobs, their livelihoods for simply professing their faith. Is this America or is this a communist regime?